Hi, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Jelena.
Welcome to our YouTube tutorial on,
Straight leg jump through by request.
straight leg jump throughs. Everybody wants to know how to do them, but you're not gonna learn unless you subscribe. Empty threat. You can totally just keep watching. But it would be kind if you haven't subscribed yet to hit that button. Ticket to ride.
Like, comment, let us know what you want to see. So this is one that a few of you have asked over and over again, how to do the straight leg jump throughs. And it looks really cool, but it's actually quite simple if you are flexible enough to do it.
But isn't that always the way? It's easy if you can do it, and it's hard if you can't.
Because in that comparison to the other way that we jump through and jump back, which is crossing our legs, that one requires a lot more strength than being able to jump through straight leg. It's really just momentum that carries you through and very little kind of engagement that's required in comparison, of course, to the cross-legged jump through.
But both are correct, and you can sort of interchange them in your practice. That's fine. But our teacher said that it is the cross-legged jump through that will kind of maintain and build your strength. And so he encouraged us to do that one. But what we've done is sort of we've made a pattern for jumping through in primary series, and where when we're doing like the sides and single leg poses, like Janu Shirshasanas or Ardha Baddha, then we'll jump through cross-legged. It works well with the lines of it. One leg is bent, one leg extends. But when we're doing a posture with straight leg setup, like Navasana, Dandasana, Garbha where the vinyasa says you have to straighten your legs, then if you can jump through there and do a straight leg. And there's only then maybe like 6 or something.
Yeah, there's like Dandasana, Navasana, Yamapidasana, because it's the setup, and then kind of the ones towards the end, like
you lie down.
Yeah, lying down ones.
Upavishta
Kanasana. Yeah. So
Alyasana.
yes. So those ones you can do it. But it just, in other words, like if you can do it, make sure that you also do the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll look at it first and then we can break it down. So from downward dog, then you're going to shift the weight into the hands, bend the knees, drop the hips, lift the chin, and inhale, zoop, shoot the legs through. So you can see technically, like, in terms of complexity, there's not a lot to describe.
No.
It's more about shape and
getting over your fear. There's like a weird fear that happens. You'll set up everything, and you even have this flexibility because you have to be able to keep the legs straight. You'll see it, and then there's like a block that happens as you start to jump. Like you'll actually stop yourself from jumping.
Yeah. It's the active compression, your ability. It's easy to fold, well, maybe not easy, but it's possible to fold forward over your legs when you're sitting here, right? But if your hips are off the floor, then it's going to be a much more active engagement through your core to keep the thighs close to the body, right? So they call it, compression, bringing the thighs and the stomach together. And then the angle. You can, I'm sure you've seen the videos, you can jump straight up with the hips over the shoulders and then slowly lower and swing the legs through. You can do it if you can do it. But really, that doesn't work with the breath, with the vinyasa. It's always an inhale just from downward dog all the way through into the setup for the posture. So you don't really have time to go all the way up and swing through. So what Jelena is doing is she's dropping the hips, and then basically she's not going up, she's going forward. So watch as she prepares. She tucks the tailbone. Now here, see the thighs are angling slightly forward this way. She's not angled back with the legs. At some point, right, the legs are going to have to come this way. So she set it up here already. She's going to use the force of the jump. And then the knees can be bent. They don't have to be absolutely straight coming through, but the tailbone stays tucked. And so you're in a posterior tilt. And it's kind of more about extending the knees. Do you see that? So the knees were close to the chest coming through. Even though the knees were a little bit bent, it still counts as a straight leg because you're not crossing your legs, right? And then as the legs come through, the knees fully extend as you sit down.
Yeah. I mean, I can't slow down this movement because it is based on using the momentum. So using the strength of my legs to kind of power the whole move. Where you do find a lot of work is in your upper back. So making sure that as I do that first bit of transferring the weight into my hands, I create that dome shape in my upper back. So here, again, and we never do this anyway, it's always the same thing. Here, I really want to make sure that I'm finding this reach for my shoulders as I jump. And so you just got to make sure that you're not aiming to go up here, but that it's this way. We're going forward.
Yep.
Yeah. What, anything else?
Blocks. You could, I guess, to get a feel of it, try it with a couple of blocks. We'll put an affiliate link here where you can buy those blocks. No, I'm just joking. We don't
Even
usually
have them.
we don't have
use
blocks.
like books.
But you could use books or something like that if you want to get a feel for it. But at some point, you're going to have to try to do it with the hands on the floor. So yeah, this kind of the reach of the deltoid, the doming of the upper back, that all creates the space that'll help you come through.
And the first few times you're gonna hit your heels are gonna hit the floor, and you're just gonna fall on your bum. It looks and sounds way more dramatic than it actually is. But at some point you have to commit and figure it out, and really make sure that you're not doing this too as a way to cheat and create more height, because that's not good for your wrist, but you lose that connection and that power that comes from your upper body.
Yeah. This one's hard, but if you try the straight leg jump back, that one's really hard.
Yeah, no, I could never do that. So one more time, jump through.
Ta-da!
That's as slow as I could do it. Maybe you can play with the little thing on YouTube and
Slow it down?
slow it
I think
down.
you can do the playback speed slower.
Oh, God. All right. Let us know. Was it helpful? And what else you want to see?
And subscribe.
See you next time.
Bye.